Pullback does come through as they play this out patiently. Slow orb going to be thrown onto the corner. RB trying to watch that side. Takes a couple shots here. Jumps down. Flashpoint comes out, but Suggest still going to fall. Couldn't recover in time. Lakia finds Solo actually with the paint shells. That is a big turnaround here. Unfortunate here for NUTURN. Now it's just allow up top and or down below and will fall to Glow up top. You cannot afford to lose a teammate to your own paint shells.
Yeah, that was less than optimal, I guess is a good way to put it. NUTURN falling very quickly, but you know what? They saved that round. They spent just about nothing, and now they get their good guns.
Very true.
See how they spread this out?
So Zest going to be scooping up the Vandal here. RB. Okay, I'll just go for a Stinger. So light commitment. Still retains a decent amount of money to be able to buy into the next round. Slow orb off the bat going to be used here as just Dark Cover will come in.
Fault line going down. Drops the spike. Pick up. Some Dark Covers into that B main.
Zest wary, just in case he was playing forward. So make sure that he's not going to come pushing out the opposite end and try to catch them off guard.
Yeah, it looks like a push through B main here. Perry getting ready with that Paranoia.
Paranoia. Just waiting.
Look at that, the full 5-star.
Hoping to get some kind of information here. It hasn't happened yet.
Gonna go ahead and push in. The Paranoia does hit most of them right there. Glow jumping forward. Perry takes a ton of damage.
Oh, but Glow getting domed. Perry here in the backside, managing to find one. Lakia finding another. Stacks will trade that back. Oh man, the quick boost forward from RB, but Suggest is ready to strike. Finds 3, and this is what we have been waiting for from Suggest.
No, this is exactly what we need to see. If NUTURN is going to turn this around, it is going to be heavily on Suggest's back. This guy is who gets all of their frags when they take down those big names.
All right, well, winning the crucial rifle round. Enough money overall to purchase here for the majority of the side of Vision Strikers. So we'll just be picking up these guns. Vandal there for Stacks as well. Can't quite go for the full armor for multiple members, so we'll be sitting there with half.
Looks like a push into A this time. Definitely a bit different. Throws down that fault line.
Changing it up. TP across. Waiting up top there is allowed. Takes a little bit of damage on the tailwind out. I don't know, quite a bit as the UI updates. 47. Solo stops RB as he goes for the jump into the back side.
And the Rolling Thunder comes out. Stacks eats it right there. Gets taken down.
Oh, but King does manage to come out on top, finding Solo.
Only 2 health left, though. He is not long for this world.
Not too bad, but yeah, with that kill onto Lakia, Perry will find King. The spike going to be recovered and Glow. It's going to be TPing back.
Shrouded steps away, and they're not exactly sure what's going to happen here. Perry goes towards B, and it looks like Suggest going to go over towards screens, maybe look across that A site.
A couple different angles of approach that he could have gone if he was going to retreat over towards the B side. Obviously, the sewer into mid play, so the sooner that they can have Perry get moved up, it seems like he's just going to look to play in garage and listen for any kind of cues.
Yeah.
But will not be playing up towards Ramen to get some eyes there onto mid.
What an important moment here.
30초 남았습니다.
Suggest still full HP.
Imagine if Glow is able to actually pull this one off.
It would be an absolutely huge clutch here for the veteran.
Suggest is just waiting, though. Oh! He gets him!
That's going to be the go button now, as the Omens will have a little bit of a showdown here in the 1v1. Couldn't even get any tags onto him either, so it will just be 150 HP apiece as Perry creeps his way up through ropes, gets into heaven. And this just could end up being a stall game.
Yeah, he's waiting over in elbow. Perry gonna creep around down ramps. Glow altering where he's standing.
Perry checks the angle. Gonna have to check left. Oh, okay. Confident that he's not gonna be waiting under heaven.
This has to happen.
Taps the spike. He's moving in, and there it is. Perry falls. So maybe he was just gonna go for a quick tap on it, wait for the push forward into the smoke, but was running out of time. Glow does clutch it in the end.
It's awesome play there from Glow. Such an important moment when he got Suggest, and I saw his Suggest just throw his hand through his hair, shake his head after being shot down at screens there.
It's better than his hand through his monitor.
That's for sure.
I think Afrika would be a little upset about that one.
If you're having a technical delay. Yeah, good move there by Glow.
A huge clutch for Vision Strikers to get a third round. Another slow orbs, consistently going to be using these over at B. Shells will stop Cess from going forward.
Sheriff time, by the way.
Yep.
So, quite a save going down. Suggest did get full shields. See, actually a few of them getting shields here. Only Lakia skipping completely. Solo grabbing that orb.
Trying to get over towards the lockdown. He's got a bit more flexibility given, you know, just how the lack of prevalence for Sova on split. I think we've only seen Sova on split maybe once or twice during the open qualifiers.
Yeah.
So all the top teams knowing like this isn't the map for him.
All right, a very slow rotation here, walking across. Okay, trying to pick it up a little bit. RB in the mid here, throwing down the boombot. Allow waiting in mail in a funny little corner, but that is not where they're headed. Paint shells being thrown in as RB sweeps through the ropes.
Allow takes a bit of damage. Solo, however, with the frenzy, does manage to find a kill. Now has a gun in hand. Storming out here onto the A site. Call comes through. NUTURN starting to rotate, but the spike will get planted by Vision Strikers. Let's see if NUTURN can pull off this retake. With Spectre 3 Sheriffs and a Classic. Moving up, right around the corner. There's Stacks. Lurking in from behind. Solo just not quite ready for it. Now that SMG is out of their hands.
Yeah, the best gun that they had right there. Okay, Allow runs through elbow.
Oh, huge shot from Lakia. Manages to find Glow. The knives from Allow take down King. Suddenly looking quite winnable. Lakia will pick up a gun. Zess has a break through his own wall.
Oh, that's brutal.
No. It's come back to bite him in the rear. They're spraying through. Parry manages to find one. Stacks gets rid of another. They're in onto the spike. They didn't quite get it to halfway, and Stacks will be able to get the finish on it. Oh.
It looked like they might pick that up despite the save.
Unbelievable. You would think that, you know, having to break through the wall, that might have just been the end of it, but Allow gets himself right up in front. They're just can't get the spike to half, then they run out of time. Stacks has the finish. 3 kills for him, so 4-1. A great start to the map for Vision Strikers.
Yeah, just beautifully held there from that window. It's so funny, though, when you have to kill your own ice. I thought that only happens in pub games.
Damn it, I didn't think.
All right, blast packing in. Look at this RB. Coming with that showstopper, shoots in right before the dark cover comes down. Boombot being sent into the tower. Paint shells as well.
Paint shells around the corner, really aggressive.
Everything in there.
Yeah, doing his damnedest. The spike in the meantime being crept over here, but Parry finds Zest. That's going to put a pretty big stop on this as the dark cover now comes in to block off Garage.
Yeah, suddenly Vision Strikers might be in a bit of trouble.
Yep, lockdown obviously not going to be finding much of anything, but Stacks, great creep into mid, manages to find a kill, and now they can go ahead and reroute. Probably move up through mid. Seems like they are just at least paying attention through Mail over towards Heaven. While Lakia goes on a bit of a peek. Paranoia will force him back, and they will rotate through ropes.
And no one's really over here except Allow. Okay, Allow heard him.
Oh, okay.
Gets a strong kill. Tailwinds out with double cloud burst. Coming around to screens.
Really great start, and now into the back comes Parry. Looking from behind.
Pretty low health. See if you can get a pick here.
Well, it's just Glow left alive, at least confirms his position. They have the spike down, so, you know, best of luck, Glow, to clutch it out. It's not going to happen. Allow will find 3, and NUTURN will get a second round.
A little bit too loud, I guess, going through those ropes, setting Allow off and allowing that to occur.
Well, now bought down. Money, not great.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to be the ones saving this.
This is NUTURN's major opportunity to get a swing here. But even if they lose out on multiple members, it's still going to be quite damaging for them. A couple of them can afford to buy again come the next round, but it probably won't be a full purchase.
Yeah.
So need to play this out carefully. Oh no! Parry!
My God!
Goes for the peek. Zest healing himself after taking 5 damage. Allow with a great lurk in mid, however, does catch Stacks off guard.
All right, an eye for an eye. 4 versus 4 right now. King peeking up ramps. Trying to take down that turret. Solo coming up through the back of screens. Rotating towards A heaven.
Oh, great shot. Suggests just holding the angle. Gets the one tap.
And the spike is in that B main area.
I don't think they've gotten full confirmation on that quite yet, but they know that Glow is here, obviously, as he just takes these spot shots through with the Sheriff. Vision Strikers see how they want to try to play out the rest of this.
Packing up into B back right now. Are they still going to push into B? Looks like they have 2 coming around towards mid. Glow has the spike, though.
Locky spots him, calls for the peek there from Suggest. They get the finish now. They know the spike is down. They'll spot one. There is Solo coming up with a headshot. Gets back to back. And it's a clean closeout here from NUTURN, only losing parry at the very start of the round.
All right, NUTURN. As you said, this is their big opportunity to bring it up to 3 versus 4.
I'm starting to get excited, Artosis.
I know. It's looking realistic now.
I might have to correct this other Red Bull. How far can they run this back is the question. So full purchases are here now. Little bit of money to spare. So again, if NUTURN can continue to shut this down, if they can tie us up 4-4, this is going to be a major offset. And you know, Vision Strikers are going to need a couple rounds to recover if they can't find some sort of thrifty turnaround. That's a great start, as RB will get punished for his aggressive press up the ramp.
Yeah, they did have a little stack trying to get up there, but plenty of defenders waiting in A. Allow taking an angle here from the window.
Oh, doesn't quite spot King on the cross. We'll hear the turret. Just getting set up here. In this position, does have Solo holding the ramp for now.
Yeah, uses that Nano Swarm to slow them down at least a little bit. Looks like Stacks with the spike right now, pushing up slowly.
If they can get Zest across, they could try to go for this res. That's going to be the play. Solo now looking for the peek, but sees how many members are there. Just sprays through the wall a little bit, has to pull back. Blind comes in, will drop down into ropes. Stacks on the pursuit. Can't quite spot him, so they will just let him go for now.
Stacks going to cover the other side there. The wall goes down. Allow a great position, does get that kill, but King gets the revenge.
Yeah, Cloudburst not going to be enough to obscure him. They knew exactly where he was at, so they still managed to find the headshot. 4v4, push out around the corner. Zest does get taken out, despite having a surprise jump there. Doesn't find the kill. Lockdown now going to be used. Limited ways to try to clear this out. It just starts to tick down.
Yeah, it's actually kind of forcing them away. Killjoy trying to get out the back right here. King, but waiting right around the corner.
No. Oh, no! Oh, no! He gives him the thumbs up.
And the knife kill. Now that's style right there.
There you go. Well, great use of the lockdown here from Solo, who is, like Suggest, starting to really come online.
Yeah.
Seems like he's found his footing. He's recovered from those 2 maps. Starting to find high impact now. And they tie us up 4-4. And this is absolutely huge for NUTURN's economy.
And pretty bad for Vision Strikers.
Yeah.
Look at them here. All classics. Look like they're going to pick up a couple sheriffs. For some awesome defending. I love it. That's the way, I mean, you have to do that. If you're a professional gamer, you're here to entertain, not just to win.
Give me the knife credits.
All right, Glow pushing up through mid. Boombot's going to come out. Shoots it down.
RB again. Yeah, clearing ropes. This will send Allow moving back. Yeah, he's going to start creeping back up the ropes as he's like, oh, Boombot's coming towards me. Last pack to stave off any kind of aggressive push. Zlakia just gets himself back here into heaven. Spike's still situated outside of A main, whereas Zest is creeping up in garage.
Yeah, still sitting down low there. Allow in the ropes. RB has eyes on anyone coming out of mail. No one coming yet, though.
Oh, and there's the slow creep.
Oh, the patience of Allow really paying off. Updrafts out of there immediately. Perry in a great position here that I don't think that they'll have any idea about this. Zest actually moves back. Allow comes down and kills Stax on the ramps.
Yeah, RB trying to get the right click finish there onto Allow, but even with 40 HP, does manage to come out on top, and now it's just Zest all on his lonesome with the Sheriff.
That's a tough one.
It's making some noise. It's like, yeah, I'm ready for the round to finish, guys. I don't want to wait out these 20 seconds. All right. We'll rotate back around, see if he can pick anybody off at all.
Yeah, it looks like they're just going to chill with this. You go ahead and save that Sheriff.
Hello. All right, well, flawless and 4 kills for Allow. And NUTURN.
Yeah.
They win 4 straight.
Allow coming up strong for his team right there. So NUTURN takes the lead for the first time. 5-4.
And they need to win out every single round that they possibly can here. You know, if they manage to get these last few,
8-4. I mean, that's so doable.
Absolutely huge for them. You know, 7-5. You're pushing it, but it's still a positive. But you got to keep in mind that 69% win rate from Vision Strikers on defense. Pretty nice for them. So you want to try and deny that, make it as tough as possible. Lakia, here's the TP across. Goes for the peek. Logan's punished.
Yeah, a couple blast packs being sent out there. And Storm goes off.
As a just-in-case move. But already, it's a huge punish and a major offset in this round. Like, obviously, the res is not available. It's already been used by Zest. It's also all the way in enemy territory on the other side of the map.
Well, you know, you're now the aggressors with 1 less. This is going to be really tough. Looks like Solo set up completely in the mid. Really ready. Suggests an Allow here at B main.
Yeah, they have this box flash ready to be thrown as well. Allow can go for the push, will not get blinded. It's all going to come down to timing. Blinds and push on the corner. Zest does manage to find one. Suggest trying to cover himself. Throws out another blind, goes for the re-peek. Tries to tap through. Lines up one. Do we see more? Stax will find Solo in the back of sight. Suggest can't quite draw down fast enough. There comes down to Perry and Lakia. Both making their way in through heaven versus Stax, who's down to 76.
All right, looks like Stax wants to fight, but they're not going to show themselves until they hear this.
Oh, it's a great nade bounce.
Ooh.
He's already so weak. Barely managed to survive. 31 HP. Tries to get the headshot. Can't quite make it happen. There's the finish. And there's NUTURN winning yet another round.
6-4. Vision Strikers, they're having a hard time losing that many in a row.
Is it happening?
Everyone's dying. We're going to have garbage guns again.
Yeah, they just can't get the stability that they're looking for. It's great play here from NUTURN, just capitalizing. I mean, catching them off guard at every twist and turn. There will be a couple rifles coming in, at least for Vision Strikers, as we'll take a look at their cache.
Okay. A Vandal and a Phantom.
I mean, Stax is not going to be able to go for a full purchase here, you know, if he wants to top up on his flash points and everything like that. So, yeah, seems like he'll just be buying down with Sheriff. RB will go in with the Phantom.
Oh, wow, they actually were able to afford some of that. All right, let's see what they can get done.
Yeah, 3 members with full armor, the other 2 with half. And they're playing in against quite a many few ultimates here from the side of NUTURN, including that Showstopper.
Zest over in B main. This is where he's been living for most of the match. Just peeking back and forth, being very careful about blinds. Looks like a broken robot.
Just crashing into the wall when your Roomba no longer knows where it's at.
Yeah.
Rolling Thunder coming through. Blind on the back. Wall comes up in time. Suggests Paranoid. Has to be very cautious here. Back on the cross, makes it out. In the meantime, Lakia over in mid. Managed to find King. Makes his way over onto the rafters as RB presses forward. The flash coming through. RB
in some trouble, but throws those bait shells in. Gets the kill onto Lakia.
Is he prepared for Allow to be this far forward? The answer is no, and Perry was there to set up a double crossfire. Spike now being fully rotated out. Back through Ramen. Over towards mid. Likely going to be a ropes approach to B, perhaps, but they say, oh, or we just fake it.
Turn it around a little bit.
Unfortunately, it's still going to be 2 members set up here.
30초 남았습니다.
Yeah, it looks like only Allow actually making the rotation. Of course, Solo is still over there near ramps. Perry going to throw out that dark cover. Gets blinded. Suggest with a kill.
Perry with another. There's the finish on the round. NUTURN can continuing to be unstoppable in the latter half here of Split.
Yeah, they found their stride. 7-4. Can they make it 8-4? That's a solid round, 8-4.
Yeah, that you're feeling pretty decent about your odds if you can do that. This has been such a streak from them. 6 in a row.
That's some domination. Still affording some reasonable guns here for Vision Strikers. We have a Spectre, maybe a Stinger. Yeah, a Stinger there for Glow. We have a Phantom and a Vandal for RB and Stacks. They're 2 big killers. Bulldog for Zest.
It's going to be a very aggro push here onto the A side. There's the setup though. Solo finds one. Corner checks again. Pulls back, repositions. As the flashes come flying. Allow makes his way up top. Knives are out. Gets rid of Zest. Dashes over the side. Finds Stacks. Misses the right click. Tries to go up with the updraft. But King comes in. Manages to find 2. 3v2, however, and low HP bars for the side of Vision Strikers as they desperately look to close out this final round.
All right, they're going to go ahead for the plant. Over in screens, we have
Here
2.
comes the
Glow trying to come in.
Lakia, he spots him at his feet. Goomba stomps him with the rocket. Throws some kit around the side. King will fall, and NUTURN will get the 8-4 scoreline in the half.
All right. We got ourselves a series, Achilleos.
I'm getting pumped.
Vision Strikers, they're going to have to do better than that over on the defense.
It's time. I'm doing it. Oh,
man. Do you
energize me, baby. Let's go.
All the energy I need, I just got from NUTURN. Right
just
there,
from
okay?
watching their play.
Yeah. Really inspiring there in the last third or so.
Got an IV line straight from the monitor into your vein.
Yeah.
Just pumping you up.
Through the veins in my eyes. That's when you know you really love Valorant.
Well, NUTURN, still a tough prospect given Vision Strikers' dominance on the defense here on Split, but they're well set up. They just need 5 to close this. Vision Strikers are gonna be gunning for that pistol round. If NUTURN can get that, that's arguably going to be 2 more rounds, put them up to 10, and then it's just 3 to close it.
You know, they haven't won a pistol round yet today, so I'm not really holding my breath on that one. But
that's
you know
fair.
What? It's Split. If you 5-stack, they're not in the right position. You get up one and plant the spike. Sure, why not? This is doable for them.
Well, this tactical timeout, utterly important here for both squads as the clock starts ticking down to get ready to go into the second half of Split. See who's been able to gather their thoughts the best, who's gotten the best advice from their coaching staff as they come out onto the stage, and now we'll have to leave them. NUTURN fighting tooth and nail to try to take us into that map 5.
All right, opens it up, suggests there with the fault line. We're gonna back up a little bit. Yeah, they're split on a 2-3 here. Looks like they are going to rotate the spike over towards B.
Yeah, slow creep back after the boombot scouted 2. Sentry set up in sewer here for the side of NUTURN to catch anybody off guard if they try to rotate out, but will have to be relocated.
Glow readying his paranoia as they do approach through B main as a 5-stack. 2 up in heaven, so it feels like Vision Strikers actually has a pretty good split against this. But they actually have stacks rotating out.
Smoke starting to come out. Dark cover going to be lobbed in behind. Paranoia does hit. Allow. Hitting in behind the box. They'll wrap around the other side of side with a frenzy. They manage to find Zest. Now stacks can get dropped, so just finding the kill. Glow broken down. That is the B site completely shattered open for NUTURN. And with a 2v5, it's seeming like they should be able to start this off with a pistol round win.
Glow with his hand on his face right now. Definitely unhappy with how that went down. Is this going to be the first pistol round win for NUTURN? Almost certainly. Solo coming up with a flank through Mail.
Yep, creeping in behind.
Oh, he misses!
Oh, God! Run away!
Oh, man.
Gets out of there. He at least gains the information that RB is playing in heaven. Gets that call. Of course, the tailwind with the nade. And oh, my God! All of a sudden, maybe the turnaround is here. Suggest finds one. Playing down below, RB pushing forward. Parry around the side is topped up, full HP. Gets the jumping headshot with the right click as they get to halfway on the defuse. Very close, a lot more worrisome than you would have thought given the start, but NUTURN, they still do manage to clinch it out in the end.
I tell you, I thought that they were actually done there after King got the 2 kills.
Like,
but-
oh God, it's all over.
Yeah. Like, damn, man, you guys just can't win a pistol round, can you? 5 against 3, and you have it planted, and
Yeah.
you can't do it. But just barely, they do hold on.
Yeah, let's see if we have, and this is RB getting the kill there. Yeah, King, in the meantime, just cleaning up too. So very close, but couldn't quite clutch it. Allow still going to be playing up despite the fault line. Wants to get his way slinked into this garage. Glow, with a very deep lurk, is backed up by Stacks for the moment.
They didn't buy anything, by the way. I think they purchased, like, no, nothing. Nothing at all. Just classics, no kits, nothing.
Yep, no utility. A full-blown save. I mean, any kills that they can get, think about how big a value that is.
Yeah, for sure.
So, one spotted here, suggests on the outside of Ramen. Couldn't get the shots to connect, so it doesn't even soften up Stacked.
Looks like they might do a double-pronged attack here through B main and the mid. Lakia peeking out a little bit towards Mail. All right, 3 deep towards B main.
Huge.
Here's the dark cover up. Glow pushing forward right now.
A huge wraparound from RB, going through attacker's spawn right now to try to catch them off guard. Even with the classic, it's going to be tough.
Dude, they're making a bunch of noise just running over into A.
Oh, he's gonna
and
have
so
to
we see
take
a
shells
big
from this off
rotation,
angle as well.
3 from Vision Strikers towards A.
Oh boy, well here we go, the spill forward. Now they're cut back across the defender's spawn. RB still lurking in from behind. Can he catch them off guard? Looking for the headshot, gets the tap, suggest, drops the spike. 3v3 here. Still gonna have superior firepower due NUTURN. Push down, but here comes King up top. Manages to find one, but Stacks now in alley. Tries to equalize it, pushes around the corner. Allow, manages to dome him. It's 47 HP, and the Thrifty will come through. Vision Strikers, letting the clock run down.
What a round. I mean, that's pretty painful as NUTURN, right?
Yeah.
They didn't buy anything.
Yeah, literally nothing. Nothing invested.
Their mom told them they had the gun at home, and they just, like, used that and then won. Ouch.
I mean, yeah, it was just great trading. The lurk from RB bought them so much time. Getting the kill on to suggest that fully delays the spike getting planted, and then it just inevitably turns into it not being able to get planted at all. So,
Such play.
a really huge lurk from him.
Yeah, for sure.
So all credit to RB. And the rest of the team for being able to clinch it out. So now it's going to be NUTURN, who are very much offset here. Stacks just mows down Lakia. Glow plays forward here on the corner.
Such a nice position for him. Not somewhere people normally stand. But they actually have the spike over at A. King waiting over in screens, gonna poke out. Ooh!
Oh,
Almost gets the shot off.
it gets tapped down. Spots another, now falls to 47 HP. Push here, around the corner.
King taking a lot of damage. Allow back through that elbow. Solo still has the spike over here in A main, and looks like he's gonna rotate out towards B.
Yeah, King getting topped up though. Zest rotated around, managed to heal him up.
But look at this, they figured out exactly what's going on. Everyone's headed towards B.
They're
Now-
splitting their interests a little bit more now.
Mm,
Parry on this close angle with the frenzy needs to be huge. Allow in the
30초
meantime,
남았습니다.
creeping his way around towards screens at A. The spike just now getting moved into the site, so they're keeping the ambiguity. 2 members make their way up into heaven, still have Glow playing in alley. Allow, not making any noise, but now they will hear that spike plant. But
Now-
can he catch them off guard on the rotation?
when they rotate out, Allow could get some sick kills, but actually they see he's there. RB staying to fight.
Yeah, he's ready for it. Pushes through the cloud burst. Oh, gets the dink onto him, but he cannot finish him off. 12 HP remaining. And Zest will get the final blows here. 3 kills for him on the round as Vision Strikers will defuse. Now 6-9, drawing it back.
All right, Vision Strikers not losing anybody right there. Fighting back strongly. Need to see NUTURN make something happen this next round.
픽 한번 같이 하고 아이템 빼야 돼 얘들아.
오케이.
레이즈는 나 따라와. 레이즈는 A 먹어야 돼 같이.
우리 근철이 형 궁 있어서
We'll have the money to buy, but you can see several members going to be purchasing all the way down to 0 here for NUTURN. So absolutely in a must-win position. Otherwise, we're looking at Vision Strikers getting within 1 round of them.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Looks like they have 3 split over on the side of B, 2 over at A. But Solo standing near sewers. We'll see if he moves across.
Well, Tailwind already down. Allow burns that early.
Glow backing up through B main. Looks out that dark cover. One-way smoke.
Yep, tosses another one, just looking to spot the legs. Suggests like, well, I am just completely kind of pinned here.
Gonna have to stand there for a bit.
Yep. Cloud burst.
Gonna help him to get out. Jumps over.
Finally getting some assistance. Now breaking through ice wall here at mid. Start cutting back over towards the barrage. Fault line going to be used, and then it's going to be a full-blown rotation here through the attacker's spawn to try to get set up at A. Still just King and RB set up here.
I love that RB was checking the ramps there, going back to heaven. Throws down that boom bot. Now here comes NUTURN. 5 strong. Coming up through A main.
But can they execute on this? Nanoswarm going to get popped a little early there from King. Doesn't catch them, but delays a little bit.
Hey, Lakia running through, leading the charge. King waiting behind the schedule.
Gets the instant dome onto one, follows up for Allow, gets a third. King says, this is my site and you cannot have it. 70 HP remaining, 2v4. Vision Strikers looking to very much offset NUTURN now. As the Aftershock clears the angle, forces them back over to main, and there's just no time to do anything other than hold on to their weapons.
Yeah, what else can you do? Brutal. King just being ridiculous for his team.
A great hold there. Now 7-9 with NUTURN and their pockets fairly empty. 2 guns retained, obviously, from the round, but everybody else not going to be working with too much.
Hard to afford anything really good. You know, they do have some good ults up. Right? They have their Blade Storm ready. They have the Solos locked down. They have a Rolling Thunder. They can maybe make something happen with that. A couple good guns.
Okay.
Sheriff, Frenzy.
Well, it's going to be a pretty aggressive push here. Oh, got to clear that left box. Should have spotted him now. Knives flying. RB is gone. A good opener here from Allow, but falls quite low. 37 HP remaining for him, and it's still not a commitment onto the A site.
Yeah, a bit of a congregation here from Vision Strikers towards that A heaven. Zest just outside of the ropes, waiting for anyone to walk through that door. But yeah, you're right. It's not really a committal. We just have Lakia all the way up. Blind goes down. They're going to pick him off easily. Cloudburst and run away there.
A nice punish, getting one of the members gone, so trading it back.
Zest going to check mid again and going to find 2. Gets gunned down by Solo.
It does get eliminated. I was going to say, if he gets a kill, has the res available, could just rotate back over and bring a teammate back in. But not to be this time around. So slight advantage now here for NUTURN as far as the numbers are concerned, but still weapons going to be looking considerably weaker. Everybody now pushing forward. Down onto the side. King looking to hold it down, but this time will be displaced. Parry gets him off the A site. Stacks. Finding 2, Rolling Thunder going to be used, crashes it around the corner, and he absolutely destroys them. 4 kills from Stacks. Huge play from him.
Stacks making a bit of a statement right there. Ridiculous Rolling Thunder and clean up the team by himself. I thought NUTURN was going to take that round. Stacks thought otherwise.
And this is, oh man. I mean, you think back to the trash talk video at the beginning, suggested that, you know, I'm better than Stacks. Stacks is trash.
Yeah.
I've got this.
yeah.
Stacks says, hell no. Unbelievable.
Well, that time, absolutely.
The quick use of the Rolling Thunder as well, mowing him down. What a monster.
Jumps around the side and no one able to stop him.
You can watch as much tape of this guy as you want, but you are not prepared to play against Stacks.
Yeah. Honestly, people talk about the Korean Jets. It's more like the Korean breaches and skies and Stacks. All right, Zest backing up. It looks like they want to push into A. Like, they've been making a bunch of noise over there. They've been using their abilities to clear, but it's like Vision Strikers doesn't believe them this time.
Oh, well, RB, despite getting tagged up early on, manages to trade out. Lakia now, just looking to zone back anybody, making their way over towards Heaven, but it's a bit too early on the nade. The spike still half-committingly being brought over towards A. It's rotated up the ramp. Lakia does manage to find one. Showstopper out, spots him, throws the rocket, Stacks does fall.
Lakia with 3 kills there.
Yep.
So strong.
And now with King all on his lonesome, they know where he's at. They know he likes to play on this A site. The lockdown is available for him in this attempted retake.
30초 남았습니다.
Oh, yeah. Let's see if he actually goes for that. I think they'll just go hunting, though, right?
스파이크 설치.
Potentially. Dark cover coming through. There's the flash. They spot him. Yeah, doesn't want to risk it. Just a bit too much of an overcommitment, I suppose, if he goes for the lockdown, but could have led to a very nice retake. But either way, NUTURN finally stopped the bleeding after 4 rounds were taken in a row by Vision Strikers.
이거 짜로 빼서 좋았는데.
So maintaining a lead, but barely.
Yes. Well, they take one. They got to take another now. It's 10-8. They can just peel a couple more rounds. They at least guarantee that overtime.
It's true. 2 more to go.
RB right now picking up the op, by the way.
Let's see where he's situated. He's sitting way back, so I thought maybe he would be going for an aggro play to get a peek on the ramp, as we have seen from him in the past.
We have seen like some blast packs up ramp and everything so far, so it kind of makes sense to set that up. If they try that again, you're going to get a lot of value.
Plays this one out patiently. Zest be pushing up the wall here. Slow orb as well through the smoke, just to defer anybody from, prevent them from moving forward here in the mail.
They bust it immediately here. 5 stacked in the mid. Looks like Perry's going to go around towards B main. Allowing Lakia, pushing up through mail. No one's actually in Heaven. Interestingly, Solo is sitting at the entrance to sewer. What is he doing there? Okay, Glow with the dark cover into B main as he walks across.
I'm trying to see if he can get any information around this dark cover, but has not been able to do so. So Perry just lurks in, gets behind the box.
Oh!
Wasn't quite ready for Glow
30초
to still be
남았습니다.
playing that far forward, it would seem. Does get picked off. Now with 25 seconds remaining, the execution here onto the B site going to be started by NUTURN. Glow zoned back for the moment. Nano Swarm gets used. 2 over out by Alley. They make their way down. The plant starts to come through. Glow dead. Rocket from RB manages to find allow the quick scope in. They will get the res off as well just to retain an additional weapon. And Vision Strikers in an instant retake the site.
That was the quickest and cleanest retake of a site. My God.
What a, oh man. RB, what a scope in.
Yeah.
Just absolutely nasty. But yeah, I mean, it was just, they had it and then they
내리프
did.
사줄 착한 범기형 구함.
That's got to be
Well,
upsetting here for NUTURN.
yeah.
And now they are right on their heels. 9-10 and money not good.
I mean, it's harder on the attack already, right? And
Yeah.
Vision Strikers, they're getting themselves into a big groove here, just 1 point behind. Big
Nice.
save round here.
And they know that they're still dealing with an operator. Cloudburst used. Ooh, they run across. RB not going to be able to find the shot. So that does get Solo up the ramp. But what he wants to do from there, I do not know.
Well, I mean, they have 2 going towards mid. They have Suggest over in like B lobby-ish area. RB trying to throw that boom bot out towards ramp.
Just clearing the sentry. Boombot gets cleared as well. King's still situated in the back of a site. He's more than happy to just chill there for a while, and the spike will start getting rotated through sewers.
You know, it makes a bit of sense. If the op is in A and Killjoy's set up in A, that is such a difficult location to take.
Good luck.
Yeah, especially with these guns.
Sheriff's in hand.
잘 싸웠어.
Lakia, maybe not quite prepared for Zest to just be playing out in the open like that.
A funny location. Those are sometimes the best ones.
Yep. Catches him off guard. Gets the kill, and now you can see this very much slows down the game plan. Suggest
30초
waiting.
남았습니다.
Fault line at the ready to try to get the hit here.
All right, I think that they are going to give it a try. Down
tap
comes the
one.
fault line, but he drops down immediately. Slow orb going up. Zest rotating down to look from the bottom.
Paranoia comes crashing through as well, and with 10 seconds remaining, are they going to be able to make this happen? Zest does fall, but they need to get the spike down onto the ground. Glow trying to hold them back. Couple seconds remaining, and there you have it. Yeah, they're not going to be able to get the plant. They need to kill 4 members in the next few seconds. It just seems like it's not going to happen. So Spike will come down just to get the extra cash, but otherwise, we are all tied up.
Oh my god, NUTURN coming so close in some of these rounds, but unable to finish it. Vision Strikers, obviously there's still some pressure on them here, right? This is, if they win the map, it's over. They've won the championship, but it's close still. And if we go to map 5, who knows what's going to happen?
We're going to get excited. That's what's going to
Yeah.
happen.
Well, I'm already excited, so what am I supposed to do after that?
Operator still in hands.
Ooh.
RB. Oh, no.
Oh, God.
Okay, goes for the little jiggle there and does manage to pull back. Turret will get destroyed, and Zest is played up so far forward. Just going to wall it off. Locking Solo in. Can't even throw a turret up on top of the wall to try to, check for anybody, so it does just have to back off.
Yeah, on ramps. Going to back off. Boombot ready. They only have King over here.
For now.
Yeah, bit of
Slow
rotation
creep
up the
around.
back.
And, I mean,
So careful right now. They know how important this round is.
Stacks and King on the A site with all of that kit that's set up on main is a terrifying prospect if your NUTURN trying to break through. Glow going to be teleporting into the back. The Rolling Thunder does come through. Manages to get the hit here onto King. He'll interrupt from the shadows, but allow. Manages to get himself onto the site. Finds a kill. Now Glow going to be taken down. Lakia looking to hold things down here in heaven. Pushes back out over onto the Raptors to get some sight onto screens.
Okay, Lakia drops down into this little nook. Trying to guard against someone coming in the screens. Aftershock going through, but Stacks doesn't recheck.
Yeah, he does manage to avoid that. Pushing the corner. Stacks now falling. NUTURN looking like they have this one in the bag. RB with the operator in hand will just go ahead, pull back, wants to hold onto the weapon, and Zest will wait to see if anyone exits across through main.
Let's get that line of sight right there.
It's not the best
Not
angle,
gonna
though.
catch it. No, not so much.
Oh, hello.
Oh, okay.
Not
Well,
quite sure where
Suggest
Suggest
falls.
was going, but does get finished off. RB making his way through. Could get clipped by Solo here as Zest does die, and there you go. Operator out of their hands, making it very costly. That's exactly what NUTURN needs. They take one more step towards at least guaranteeing us overtime, 11-10.
All right, NUTURN, this is your chance to finally take split. Bring us that 5th map. Vision Strikers, quite chatty right now. More than the other rounds. I think they realize just how important this is. If they just drop it here like 13-10, they are going to be kicking themselves.
Yeah. Well, still in it. We'll see what they can get done here. RB, Phantom in hand this time. His fault lines do come through. Allow just going to be throwing down the Cloud Burst, making sure that nobody's going to be pushing forward.
Zest up on top of his barrier here over near Mel. Do have 3 going up mid. Oh, he's got such a good angle. Oh, great check right there from Lakia.
It's all been ruined. So they are well aware of what the play is. Seems like this still will be a hit onto the B site. Remember strong right now.
Be back. I think we're getting ready for a Suggest flare here.
Throws out. Blind coming through. Paranoia going to be chucked out by Glow. Goes to the peak. Doesn't see anything. Rotation starting to come through. RB. Does he go through sewer or spawn? Looks like it's going to be the latter.
Oh, he could catch someone here.
He did it last time.
Yeah.
With a classic.
Yeah. Took Suggest down and stopped the spike. That won the round, really.
He's got a damn Phantom in his hand this time, so that is certainly worrisome.
30초 남았습니다.
Oh, running down the clock again.
They got to make the move pretty quickly here. Okay, down goes a flash. Glow in the Cloud Burst, unable to see. Pops out of it, in B back.
Lau finds one, still has the Blade Storm after getting the reset.
Oh, here
2
comes
members gone, with RB lurking around from behind. Allow falls, Suggest gets one, Parry gets another. He's starting to push up through the smoke. Pushes out, manages to find on the spike, getting planted. Suggest cannot recover in time. And that will be us tied up again, 11-11.
RB once again lurking from so far back and coming in and getting those crucial kills.
에? 텐션 올려. 아니 그냥. 굳이
NUTURN.
카운터에 가려고 오늘.
아 그래? 아 킬중이 공 빠졌네.
Dire Straits now. Backs up against the wall.
형이 멈추면 딜라인도 못 들어가잖아.
이거 BA 올
Suggest unhappy.
Yeah.
Very unhappy with that round. 11-11.
See, Rolling Thunder there from Stacks to prevent a potential plant. Solo with the lockdown to try to open up a site. I think NUTURN probably going to have to just go all in with this one to just try to guarantee that 12th round gets set up for OT. Lockheed just waiting out the fault line. If you can get the nade up on Heaven, could maybe at least force a TP away from Glow. But he's going to think better of it. Rotates around a little bit.
Yeah, into the sewers. Run through the sewers for a moment. Start walking. Allow waiting for someone to come up to try to flank. I mean, RB has been playing like that a little bit, so it makes sense in a way. Such an important round here for NUTURN.
스파이크를 내려놨어.
Pressure on, just back and forth now. Trying
What's
to determine where they want to go. Looking for the lineup here. Paint shells onto Heaven, perhaps? But there's nobody there to receive them.
We have two defenders back there. RB is in the back of A. Glow here in such a tricky location.
Tries to throw the paranoia out. Great stun. RB almost lines it up. Lockett getting knocked down to 33. Glow with a peek out over top ramp. Will find Solo. Gets traded back. Now Allow. Gets rid of Stacks. Zest is gone. It's all on King. You know,
Yeah.
1v4. Can he retake it? No, he cannot. Is just going to pull away. Knows that they need to play in for this 12th round.
All right, this is such a big deal for NUTURN.
Absolutely
they get
massive.
Minimum of overtime. So they've got a few tries now.
Yeah.
And of course, they can just win the map by winning the next round as well.
And who knows how deep this overtime, if we go into OT,
Oh,
how
God.
deep that rabbit hole
Yeah.
can go. Because it's so defender heavy, you could just say like, okay, lose on attack, win on defender, lose on attack, win on defender, and just keep going back and forth.
It absolutely could be. What's the deepest overtime we've had in Korea so far? Didn't we have like an 18-16?
I want to say maybe it was like a 17-15.
Okay, maybe that was
But
it.
I believe that that's the
Something
longest
like
that we've had. I mean, if you look across, you know, other esports as far as like what the longest playtime match is. I mean, I know StarCraft is one of them, especially that has had some significantly long
2-hour matches.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, there's been plenty.
Yeah.
I myself had cast the longest professional League of Legends game to ever take
How long
place.
was that one?
94 minutes.
How did you make it to work tonight?
It was brutal.
Yeah, I imagine.
Thank you, Janair, and also rest in peace.
적군이 한
Okay, this is it for Vision Strikers. Can they tie it up and bring us into overtime?
Rocket out from RB. He's looking to get spicy, and he's going to find Lockheed off the bat. That is exactly what Vision Strikers are looking for here. They know that there's no way to bring him back in. No Sage here for the side of NUTURN.
A 2-2 split right now. We have over near A, no spike. Towards the mid now on Solo. He's got that spike. Not sure exactly what they want to do. Solo working in tandem here with Suggest.
Looks like it's going to be an A setup. Lockdown still available.
I wonder. Yeah, I was going to say, this is such an interesting location for the barrier. You don't expect this. Look at this. They're shooting through, so now they know exactly where they're coming. Throws that slow orb down. King and Zest around the elbow.
They're still playing wary, though. They still have 3 members over towards B because they're not sure if this is just going to be a single lurk setup. But look at the, okay.
스파이크
Running out
내려놨어.
of time. This is potentially risky. NUTURN, when they run the clock down like this, they haven't really been able to execute on the site. Seems like they're not even going to try to go through Heaven necessarily.
30초 남았습니다.
Well, they have lockdown. I think that's what's going to happen here. We're going to see a lockdown setup.
Well, they heard the rotation coming in, so Solo wants to get into position. Throws down the lockdown. Paint shells around the corner. Dash in. RB's ready. Finds the kill onto Allow. Follows up onto Suggest. Blinded. Kills coming through. 2v3, Spike now recovered. Lockdown not going to find anybody, but they need to get the Spike on the ground. Perry creeping forward, needs to get covered. Flash is coming in. Stax pushes a corner. Solo finds the kill. Wrap around from behind. Zest will get the kill, gets the res, and now it's Perry in a 1v2.
Oh, and he brought back RB. A great choice right here. Perry, it is on your shoulders. Are you going to go to a map 5 immediately here?
Can he make it happen? Dark cover does go out. Trying to obscure as much as he possibly can, but Zest is ready, and we are going to overtime.
Vision Strikers keeping the dream alive to close this out on map 4. Oh my God. Just a crazy one right there.
We are not
Gotta give some props.
done yet.
Yeah. RB there, just blast back in with a showstopper to open the round, to gain that advantage.
And then to kill 2 in mail.
Yeah.
You know, right at the start of the execution. Every time NUTURN has to go for these rush plays onto the site, something offsets them, and it starts to fall apart. You know, Perry, even if he was 100 HP, you know, fully topped up, the likelihood of being able to clutch that versus Zest and RB is so very slim.
Yeah. And they took such a nice position as well, just guarding that side where he's defusing from.
But what a way to decide the map. Vision Strikers looking to close this out, win the grand final, while also defending their undefeated record on Split. Be 28 straight if they can get this in OT. NUTURN would push us into a Game 5. The second time that Vision Strikers have been pushed into a Game 5 since October.
That's a long time.
And they would be, you know, the closest that any team could potentially come to defeating them, if not in pole position to do just that.
All right, we're going into overtime. NUTURN will start on the defense. I like that for NUTURN.
I like it.
Let them put the extra pressure onto Vision Strikers.
But if they lose on defense,
oh yeah, no, that's
then that is catastrophic.
Dunzos.
Let's see what happens. RB bouncing his way up, single blast pack to get here onto ramp. Nano Swarm does get used. Not going to spot anything as Lau just takes some blind shots through the smoke.
They are a 3-stack approaching into A. Right now we have Zest coming around on Sage. Dark cover being thrown on the entrance to that mid fence. Playing real slow. There's a lot of pressure on right now.
It's a great angle here for RB to hold as well.
Unexpected angle.
They're going to look to double stack this. Here's the peek, and oh, doesn't quite get the snap on. Doesn't even do that much damage.
Yeah. I thought he was going to get the kill there, but Lau was so fast.
A
RB
huge
falling
return.
is huge.
Yep, now everybody's still set up here around A. Dark cover coming through as they push up the nose. Solo, he just goes for the blind check, finds Glow. That's massive. That should be enough.
5 versus 3. That is a tough comeback right there. Lau still high health. So this is full kit.
Cheating around the side there. Zest gets the dink onto him, forces out the healing orb. Will not be able to get top fully back up. They see the raise on the cross. As the paint shells come through, they'll clear the turret, but here's Lakia set up in screens. They see the drop down, the peek from the side. Stax does manage to capitalize. Lakia pushing forward, but Stax finds yet another kill. Spike needs to be planted with 10 seconds remaining. It's a 2v2 and such low HP. Zest already gone. Stax with 10. Can he make it happen? The fault line does not connect.
He's got to have the best shots of his life. Now Perry,
it's right above him.
Comes in from the sky. And NUTURN on map point right now.
Just need to close it out with a strong attack. If they can make it happen, they will be sending us to a map 5. Vision Strikers on defender's side, however, is a rough prospect. So this OT is not necessarily done by any margin.
Yeah, it is absolutely possible for them to come right back into it now. Take a look at their spread. A little bit of a highlight. Yeah, that move by Solo was insane.
If he doesn't get that pick, who knows what we're looking at for the round.
Well, they were walking across in a line like they're the Beatles, and he just...
Ducks in a row.
Yeah, just gunned him down, man.
Lakia looking for a similar entry, gets himself to the top of ramp. There's nobody in heaven, however, to receive his gunfire.
Yeah. Over near elbow, in the little corner of A.
Still 2 on the site.
Suggests coming over with the spike towards A. With the dark covers up. Lakia not going to walk forward yet. Perry and Solo hit the mid. They've already shot through the barrier. We have 3 for Vision Strikers waiting in B. Seems like they think that's where it's going to go, but we can tell you otherwise.
This could end up being a very heavy misread, but King, we know how hard he can lock down this A site. RB getting ready to check over at ramp. We'll send out the boom bot. Does get cleaned up.
Moving down towards screens. Give him some vision to shoot. Suggest has the spike over there, so...
Slow rotation is starting to come through here now from Vision Strikers. Glow going to be the last one to lurk over towards the garage, but it's going to need to start moving up. They managed to find Lakia on the approach, but Lakia from beyond the grave with his martyrdom will manage to find a kill. Cest and Stacks, however, arrive into heaven, find 2 apiece, and now it's a 2v3 attempt to take here for NUTURN. As the spike is just now getting planted. Slow orb, not going to connect.
Ooh,
don't
he
go
puts
behind
it down
billboard.
in the corner here. Now Allow coming out the side. Paranoia comes down. He just shoots into the darkness. Comes around the corner, but Stacks gets him.
Can't get him, but Suggest manages to find one. This is exactly who you would want alive if you're NUTURN, but unfortunately, he does not find Zest, which means that we go deeper.
All right, good hold there from Vision Strikers. Get that defusal. On to overtime 2.
Oh boy. Well, back over now to the defense. Let's see if NUTURN can have it as well executed as they did the first time around.
펠트 조심.
Because you just got to be worried. Either team, you have to be concerned that as you go deeper into these OTs, the mistakes start coming in when you're on that defensive side.
Yeah.
You slip up, you don't get it. And then suddenly you have to try to win over on the attack.
All right, NUTURN, how are you going to set up here? Looks like Allow and Solo over towards A.
30 and 17 for Allow right now, by the way.
30 and 17. Yeah, he's been playing quite a game. Maybe even outshining Suggest today.
Yeah, at least on this map for sure. Although playing forward, it's a fairly even split here for Vision Strikers, just kind of scattered across the map. Wait and see if they can get any over-aggression out of NUTURN, see if they're going to push forward. Remember Creep getting ready to come in to A main, however. Solo continuing to play on the corner. This is such a dangerous game. Oh no. Gonna move across. Continues to hold the angle.
Oh, man.
Now we'll start making his way up ramp. Gets out of sight. Had Allow here with the crossfire. Spots one. Blind coming in. Cloudburst will buy him a little bit of time, and RP gets domed. That is absolutely huge yet again for NUTURN.
Trying to blast pack in, but Allow way too fast for that. Out goes the slowing orb. Allow waiting there in A. Rotation now from Vision Strikers through the sewer.
Making their way across. Stacks going back through spawn. Still 2 members over here at the A site as they get ready to hit mid.
3 gonna go through mail. Stacks getting ready. Fault line.
Oh. Fault line comes out. Blind into heaven. Suggests waiting. Tosses another one. Tosses one close. Pushes. Gets the gun drawn out. Doesn't manage to find a kill. Glow will get one. Suggest goes down. Allow finds one before he falls. Parry comes in with 2. Stacks takes his head off. And now it all comes down to Solo.
Solo against Stacks. I tell you, that's
But yeah, that's just the
knocking
the
out.
timeout actually. I wasn't paying attention to the clock. I'm just like, oh god, who's killing who? And then the time runs down. Oh boy.
It's like, well, I don't like that for Solo though. I mean, Stacks, he's the young gun. He's the headshotter.
All right,
Okay.
14 now, NUTURN.
Map point once again for NUTURN.
Can they do it on the attack?
Looks like they have a big stack over at B.
I mean,
But
this
actually,
would be such
that's
a,
where they're setting up.
this would be such a huge surprise if they can just well execute on this. There is the setup here from King, but there's 3 members over at the A site here for Vision
Yeah,
Strikers.
they don't have that much. I mean, we can see Zest pop out into heaven to offer some support, but this is definitely a room that can be taken over by NUTURN.
All right, well, Cloudburst going out around the corner, blocking off that back sight. Shot starting to spray through, looking for some pre-fire.
King right behind the pillar.
They'll just back off. No damage exchanged on either side.
Oh, they're coming back in through that B main. It's been a bit of a rotation. They do have Stacks in B now. Still, though, RB, as well as Glow, over near ramps for A.
Any kind of blind spray through that smoke would be huge. Yeah. Oh, there's the blind. Cess hugging in the corner. Have they spotted him? Yes, they do. Allow finds one. Lockett gets the other. Turret now obsolete and offline.
Five against 2.
Have they actually done it? NUTURN. 5v2. Looking to close it out. Glow trying to fake with the TP. Cloudburst going to expire. He takes a little bit of damage through the smoke. Throws out a dark cover. But it would take an absolute miracle. Solo comes around, finds RB. It's all on Glow, the veteran, and he has fallen! NUTURN have done it! They are taking us to a map number 5. They have stopped Vision Strikers in their tracks. 27-1 at the end. They finally lose on Split.
I tell you, the only match that truly matters is the one you just played. So this is something big for NUTURN. They just took them down on Split. We're going to go to Ascent, which has been a close map historically between them. NUTURN keeping their dreams alive. You'd think that Vision Strikers, with all the hubbub, with all of their records, with their domination of Korea to this point, would be an easy pick to win this tournament, but NUTURN is bringing them to the edge.